sort of remembered what I was going to do. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
You've got a squad mate in me. Do, do. You got a squad mate in me. Do, do, do. When you don't think you're gonna finish your battle pass, I will help grind to the end. Just remember what your old pal said. When Falkner abandons you for a week, you have a squad mate in me. Bam, bam, bam. You got a squad mate in me. Sweaty Peps Podcast. Woo!
Episode 78. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back.
Oops, I moved my thing.
I was worried you lost it there for a second, but you brought it back.
Yep. Me, I never lose it. I always know where everything is at all times.
You guys see my new home?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we now have a new theme for our podcast. It's a tri-state podcast because we're all in different states now.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
In the tri-state area, boys.
Remote at its finest.
Mm-hmm. We should find out the area. We should triangulate us and then find the area right in the middle of that triangle, and then we should meet there.
Actually, I'm not opposed to that.
Yeah, that is kind of fun.
Yeah.
Record an episode there. Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
I feel like that's my job.
That's the Hellmouth right there. That's where you... My wife's been watching a lot of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so...
I never watched that show.
Yeah, I mean,
I've seen one episode of my life.
It's definitely beyond your guys' time.
I have seen an episode or two here or there. Maybe not to completion, but it's just never one I was watching.
Well, I tell you what.
I've heard Joss Whedon before.
It does not age well from a visual standpoint. It does not age well at all.
That's good because I wasn't going to watch it either way.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it. You're not going to convince me to watch it.
I'm not saying to. I would say it'd be really hard especially if you didn't grow up in that time, really, as someone.
I mean, I was alive in that time.
Yeah, but you didn't really you weren't talking like an adult.
Me? Oh, you hear how I talk now? I was talking the same level back then.
But has a good nostalgia piece for someone like me, and the character interactions are good. But yeah, parts of it didn't age well. Even story structures, that has not aged well.
You haven't sold me.
No.
I'm not going to watch it.
I don't think I would recommend anyone if you didn't really like.
Here's a fun game we can play. What's your favorite vampire
property? Oh, it's Dresden Files.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Blade. You fucking loser.
Yeah, fuck.
It's fine.
Fuck you, buddy.
But it's hands down Dresden Files. It's got vampires.
You know what?
In it.
Also, I don't remember if they're vampires or zombies, but that one book. It's actually a trilogy. It's 3 books. No. My dad told me to read it.
World War Z.
That's one.
No,
book.
they made a TV show about it that lasted 1 season.
Walking Dead.
No,
yeah, I hate that.
Show's still going on.
That's crazy. Terrible. Yeah.
Cell
I
by
bet you are.
Stephen King.
Oh, fuck you.
It's had 2 spin-offs, right? Walking Dead's had 2 spin-off shows, 1 or 2.
Fear of the Walking Dead is one.
Dawn of the Dead.
Zombie.
I do like Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, that's
The Passage. The Passage. You ever read that book?
No.
It is written by Justin Cronin.
Okay.
I thought you were looking at
his
it the entire time, just not saying.
I would say you're looking right at it right now, and I don't know how you're not figuring this out.
No, because I searched it, and the Wikipedia pulled up the TV show, and the author was not until the second paragraph.
Fair enough.
So,
well,
yeah. Anyways,
let's get cracking. This week is not morning time like it was last time, and maybe we'll have a much more coherent show.
No,
I still had fun last time.
It was fun.
I have 2 options for you guys. Flip a coin. One of you flip a coin.
It was both heads and tails at the same time.
Okay, well that's
down the middle.
I guess I'm not drinking.
You gotta do both.
Beer. Get fucked. No.
Yeah, mix them both together.
I'll do the original option. I wrote it down as the Grandpa Bob beer because it is called the Encinitas Hazy IPA.
Nice. I love it, Ken.
Fun fact about our grandpa who lives in Encinitas. This is a donated can from classic donator to the podcast, Jerome. Thank you, Jerome. It is from Probably should have looked this up first. Where is it from?
Wow.
Culture Brewing Co.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you know what they got there?
Beer?
Culture. Well, beer and culture. Yeah. They're brewing up a good culture at that place. Smells hazy.
That's nice. Hazy's good.
It actually doesn't taste that hazy. But it is good. Can good. Beer, okay. Would I get it again?
Yes.
Maybe if I was there.
Yeah.
Not here.
Fair enough.
The Southern California type beer.
All right, Aiden, what you got?
I thought he was going to keep going. Sorry. From Hoof-Hearted Brewing, I got Skin Fruit. It's a fruited sour ale with peach and mango added, and it's got a very provocative can.
Whoa! What is that middle fruit?
It's
That's
a pit.
peach. Yeah.
That's a peach.
Very
Chilling.
provocative, like I said.
Yeah.
I'm into it. Very peachy.
Nice.
It's like a soft drink. I'm all about it.
Very cool.
What kind of soft
Man.
drinks are you drinking? What the fuck?
Sour ones.
Oh.
I had a Jones recently. That's not sour, but
I haven't had a Jones in... I think the last Jones I had was with you.
I can't remember last time I had a Jones.
well, let me tell you, they ran out of stock of one of the other soft drinks at my store, so I just started buying Joneses, and I'm all about it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm not a big soda guy. The only sodas I'd be sodaing is Dr. Pepper. Square.
Yeah, I mean,
Dr. Pepper's
classic.
I'm kind
solid.
of there with you.
Solid soda.
Here's my secret. I just have like a tiny bit of it because I just want a little taste, and then I make someone else drink the rest. And that's the way to do it.
I know what Dr. Pepper tastes like. I drink the whole thing.
What about you, Paul?
All right. So I have not a beer this time. I have a soju.
Well,
A Sunahari. I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. Yogurt. Soju.
I fucking love those yogurts. Yakults.
And look,
You ever had one of them?
I'm putting it in a Lagunitas glass
Do the fucking thing. Do the thing.
while I'm wearing a Parliament shirt.
Wow.
look at him.
Yeah.
Little corporate man.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Oh, I'm gonna spill this. It's gonna get on my keyboard, and I just set up this desk, and I have
Aiden's
carpet, and I
never
want the
seen the
carpet.
thing.
See, that's the best part about carpet. It soaks up the spills.
Yeah, that way you can just go down there and drink it. Get a little... Sorry. Falkner, what are you doing? Oh my god.
You know,
Are
All
you
of
just
it?
gonna drink soju? What is... Wait.
are you just drinking the
It's fucking
Are you
Sunday,
like,
bruh.
you're just gonna drink it like a...
pint?
I've never seen anybody do this in my life.
Yeah.
And I'm the weird one here.
Well, I got nothing else going on. I was gonna do yard work today, but I was like, fuck, I've been busy all week.
Okay. Yeah, let's see a chug.
Oh,
Chug,
that is
chug,
nice.
chug. Yeah, dude. I bet you
This
that's
yogurt
really good.
flavor.
Yeah.
Ooh, 12%. Let's
Yeah.
go, baby. Let's get turned.
Yeah. Aiden, have you ever had soju? I know you've had sake.
This podcast
Yeah.
can evolve.
I've never had nice soju. Almost everyone I've ever had tasted like straight gasoline. Still liked it.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
you
this
gotta
is
fucking,
a treat.
you gotta try this. Yeah.
This is a treat.
I love that fucking flavor too. That yogurt flavor. I'm gonna buy some of those actually.
I
later.
grew up eating these yogurts or drinking these yogurts. Like we would
First
snack
time
on
I
these
had 'em-
all the time.
Yeah, I was 18. I want to say it was like when I moved to San Francisco, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like somebody had them at their house, and I had one. I was like, "That is one of the most addicting yogurt drinks I've ever had in my
And
entire
they're
life."
so small and tiny. And
Yeah.
you're like, I just want to
Oh,
drink
that's
more.
a shot.
Oh, I have drinking an entire 6-pack or whatever in one sitting.
Yeah.
Here's my secret to all you little young kids out there. You make
little
friends with some
young
Asian kids growing up, and their parents probably have Yakult in the fridge, and you can get them
Yeah.
anytime you go to their house.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up-
Here's my hint to all the people who are not young kids. Just get a job. You can buy that shit. It's not that expensive. They sell it at like pretty much every grocery store. Faulkner, you
That's
need
less
to
fun.
give a hint now.
So I what?
Uh-oh. He's
This
drinking
is the
too much
life
sugar.
pro tip section.
Yeah.
What I got to do?
Give the
Well,
fans a
it's,
pro tip.
Yeah.
Your audio's
new
clashing.
section. Whose fault is that?
Both of you
Yours,
two
Falkner.
talking. What section are we doing? I'm sorry.
Life advice section.
Life advice.
Mhm. Specifically yogurt-based life advice.
Yogurt based.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your choices are worth the yogurt scoop.
Okay, that was terrible life advice.
Yeah, I don't. That's not.
Before we leave the yogurt section, what's everybody's favorite yogurt flavor? I've always been a key lime pie or lemon guy for some reason. We used to have
go
them
vanilla.
as a kid.
I'm boring.
Okay, yeah.
Vanilla.
Well, if you're using yogurt for like smoothies and stuff, I think that's the right way to go. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like single pack yogurt, or throw a little trick in, fucking berry tricks. I have three favorite yogurts.
You have
That's
3
fair.
favorite yogurts?
He's a white guy. What can he say?
Yeah.
We love yogurt.
Yeah.
I'll give a shout out to strawberry rhubarb Noosa cups.
Oh man, those are fucking crack. I had to stop
Strawberry
buying those.
rhubarb?
Dude, those
Mhm.
are actual crack.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, Falkner, they are.
Not a white guy.
You're right.
You
Rhubarb was
gotta
never
get
my
one.
thing, and I love pie, but I never got into like strawberry rhubarb pie or anything like that.
honestly, I just think of rhubarb as like a tougher strawberry. I don't even know what it tastes like because I only have it with strawberries.
Works to elevate, but rhubarb on its own, it's weird celery.
I was say, does it just provide texture into whatever you're eating it?
I have no
Basically.
idea.
I've never had
I'm going to go
rhubarb
with
pie.
basically. I could be entirely wrong.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
had rhubarb pie, so I don't know.
You almost certainly had it. You just didn't notice because nobody knows what it tastes like.
I know for a fact I've never had rhubarb pie because when I'm
I've
offered
had-
choices of pie, generally it's like, hey, here's apple pie, rhubarb pie, cheesecake.
What if somebody just says,
Right.
"Here's a slice of pie"? Cheesecake's not a pie. It says
Yeah,
cake
it's
right
not
in the name.
Cheesecake is 100% a pie. It's got a crust like a
fucking-
pie.
Yeah, but
It's
you know what else has a crust
cheesecake.
like a pie?
It's not.
Pizza.
It's
Is
just a
pizza
weird
pie?
name. All right. It's just got a bad
No,
name, but cheesecake is pie. It's got crust like a pie.
Why is this the second time I've heard this today?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's just one of those days
'cause it
when you want to
says-
know what cheesecake is.
Yeah, just because it says cake in the name doesn't
I
make it
would
a
argue
cake.
it
Mhm.
does.
Caucasian
Yeah.
has Asian in the name. I don't call you Asian.
What?
That's
That's a terrible. Those are people. We're talking about cakes here.
Same.
we're talking
Fucker.
about
Tomato,
inanimate
potato.
objects only.
Tomato, potato.
Tomatoes and potatoes are two different things. Also,
Ah, it's about the same.
you know what? I would like to announce my resignation from the podcast. No. Well, you know what? I think Aiden and I agree to disagree with you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay
Yeah.
to be wrong.
You're wrong, but it's okay.
A great
Sometimes, no, it's not even a debate.
debate. No, that's a big debate. Cheesecake being cake or pie is kind of a debate.
Yeah, there's
Is a
there's
hot dog a
reason I've heard
sandwich?
this
That's
already.
the real debate.
Hot dog a sandwich? No, hot dog's a hot dog. It's its own thing.
Yeah,
Is cereal
I
soup?
agree.
No,
Yes.
Yeah, right there with you. No,
it is not.
incorrect. It's not.
Why is it not a soup?
I'll stand by it. Soups need at least 3 ingredients.
You don't mix your cereals when you're making them, dude. Faulkner, do you remember our old office? We had the peanut butter cereal and the
I
peanut
love
butter
mixing
balls.
cereals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
peanut butter balls, and I think oh man, I'm blanking on it. What is that shit called?
Smacks?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
Yeah, I
or
do like
something like that. I would mix those two. Oh man, and then you put milk in there. That's the third ingredient, baby.
I like smacks with Cocoa Pebbles.
Smacks that had like the frog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we never.
It's the
We
puffed
didn't
rice.
have tons of that. Yeah, I do like those. We never got like really great cereals growing up. Got a lot of Kicks.
I like Kicks.
It's
I like
underrated.
it,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Something
But-
Mix
we
it
didn't
mix
get,
with some
like-
yogurt.
I gotta be weird.
I've never done that. Oh, what kind of yogurt? What kind of
Strawberry rhubarb.
yeah. All right, let's get out of this fucking time warp that
This
we're
fucking
in.
hole we're in. All right.
Yeah.
We are a gaming podcast. Dylan, what games have you been playing this week?
You know, one of the reasons that I do eat so much yogurt in my life is because it is a good source of calcium. I don't actually know. I'm just making that up. And calcium is good for your bones. And one of your bones is Skull. What a beautiful transition. I played Skull. I finally bought it. It's a game. I hated playing it on keyboard and mouse because it made me use arrow keys. But then I plugged in a controller to my PC.
Wait, can't you just reprogram the keys to like...
Almost 100% yes, you can. At the time...
He's not at that level yet.
Yeah. No. I've done it in other games. But this, I bought it at like 12 o'clock at night. And I was like, I don't want to mess with this right now. I'm just going to do it. I enjoy it. It's a fun game. I haven't gotten super far. I'm still, I guess, messing around with it. It's not as good as I hoped.
Hey, is there upgrades? Because it might be better with upgrades.
There are upgrades, and
this is a foreshadowing.
Yeah, I can tell you. I mean, how about we just get right to it right now? Play a little bit more. They Are Billions.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how I missed this in so many games, but there was an entire upgrade tree there, and I had been like trying the same like missions over and over, and I was like, I have no fucking clue how I'm supposed to do this. Like, I was like getting super overpowered.
Hey,
with like,
how many hours in till you realized it?
Let me check.
Check his Steam account.
Yeah. It won't be because I put a lot since.
I don't know why you didn't think there was an upgrade tree.
Because I thought it was just like a like Age of Empires type game where like it was just gonna like drip feed you like, oh, you get a new building this level, and like you get a new something this level. Not the case. You have to put points into it. I played for 10 hours now. I want to say probably about 8 hours in is when I realized that there's an upgrade tree.
Spent a whole day playing.
It's a fun game, man.
Realize it.
Yeah.
Wait, is there a button for it, like to get to the tree?
So to get to the tree, it's in like the mission select screen. It's on the top right. There's like these three things. And they don't really look. I mean, they look like buttons now. I know they're buttons, but I thought they were just decoration before.
Dude, that's both fair. I can almost guarantee you there was some dialogue text box that told you about it.
100%
No.
Yeah. It's a very Dylan thing. It's a very Dylan thing to like skip past stuff.
I'm not playing games to read the tutorial. I'm playing games to play games. You know, this is how I like to play a game. You play it, and then you do maybe a terrible job playing it, and then you figure out you're doing a terrible job. Boom, new game. It's like getting a new update.
I think the last game this happened to you was what, Hades?
No, it wasn't Hades.
Where you could like upgrade the... There was like a different roguelike, right?
Yeah, it was something really bad, and I was like, man, I can't fucking believe I just played so much of that.
Because I feel like Hades, you didn't realize you could upgrade the weapons themselves for a while.
I didn't know that, yeah. But I don't think that's the one that you're thinking of.
There's something like real big where it took them like...
Yeah.
This is what, I mean, again, honestly, I'm surprised you even... If Gunfire Reborn didn't give you that talent screen pop-up at the end of every run, you probably wouldn't have ever found it. Yeah,
potentially. But that game is like a little bit less complex. So it's like, I'll figure that out eventually. Anyways, I tried one of the different modes. So to progress in the campaign of this story, there's a little bit more tower defense type, I guess, mode. So you have like a outpost in the middle, and you just have points that you can spend, like a limited amount. You're not doing like economy building. You just spend these points, and you say, all right, I'm just going to hope that I can hold off this like huge horde that's going to attack. Mm-hmm. It's kind of fun. So
into it.
I like that. It was a little nice change of pace. I would like to do those at a bigger scale, which I assume will happen once I get to them. That's about most of my gaming. I played a lot of Gunfire and a lot of Apex. Had my best Gunfire runs probably ever this week. It was just Falkner and I had one of the most insane runs. Aiden, you weren't there.
Again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I had one with Dylan where I tore it up, so I'm happy.
I had one with Falkner where I was basically a god, but he died like instantly.
We're
He,
playing
like, I was
Nightmare
like,
though, right? We're playing Nightmare.
yeah, it was Nightmare. We were just like fucking I was destroying shit. But that was not the one where
That's not the
like,
speedster build.
The speed build, Aiden, I must have gotten every single speed boosting
Scroll
trait or whatever, talent.
Yeah.
Like every time like we would get to like a cool area, it's like, all right, Falcon, we got to race. Like we would like race around, and I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna give you like a 30-second head start, and I would still like eclipse him and like fucking pass him. It was so much fun. That game is great. My sleeper game of the year. Might put it in.
Put it in.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Aiden, what have you been up to?
Only new thing I did, I also got Skull the Hero Slayer to give the whole name.
Right on.
Love the music, love the art.
Yeah.
Same thing as Dylan. Like, it's not super, super deep, but I think I'll get a good bit of fun out of it.
Yeah. How many skulls have you tried?
Probably around 9 or so.
Okay, you played a little bit more than I have.
Yeah, I've gotten almost through the entire second area, and it's good. I feel like the difficulty curves there, like the first area to second area, is a nice little bump up, but not to the point that I feel like it's undoable if you're good.
Sure.
One of my problems is one of the big things of that game is like you can have 2 skulls at once, switch between them, and like tag team them out. I forget I have 2. I just get pigeonholed into using the one that I like.
I every time I get a second scroll, I'm switching it up pretty regularly, but I think part of that is just playing on the controller and like pressing the wrong button.
Aiden, did you remap your keys, or are you?
I'm using the controller too.
Oh, you are. Okay.
It definitely seems like a controller game, to be honest. So I got that in Blade Assault, which I assume is another game that company makes.
It's like a pixel art action roguelike too.
Yeah, it's the same game basically. Just you have skin, and I don't think you can get different heads. I don't know. I haven't played that one as much, but it's like the same exact like weird setup. Like I don't know who would want to play that game. Like nobody wants to do that.
Why not?
What?
I mean, I don't know. I don't play many Metroidvania type stuff on computer, so I don't really know.
I know you're dipping in though, man. Dipping in pretty hard. You keep buying PC games every week.
Hey man, they're cheaper. They're cheaper than Switch.
You know what we played this week?
Yeah.
I didn't play any new games, but I did play a new game with you guys this week.
Apex Legends.
Think about it. I didn't want to buy it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I actually want to play that again. Yeah, Minecraft.
Might have heard of it.
Pretty good. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at all in that game. Like 0%. It's fun.
It's okay.
I have a good time.
I mean, it's Minecraft. It's
fine.
Yeah.
I'd rather.
We built a little house.
I'd rather go play No Man's Sky or Valheim instead of Minecraft.
I do want to play Valheim. Oh, another game I want to play. I turned on Divinity Original Sin 2. I was going to play by myself. And I was like, I just want to play with my friends, but they never want to play with me. And I turned it off.
So you just loaded it up and then that's it?
I loaded it up. I looked at all the characters. And I was like, fuck.
A lot of choices to make.
I've played that game like for about 3 or 4 hours on I bought it on Switch a long time ago because one of my other friends said they were going to play it.
You could load up your Switch save file and go back and forth. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but that one is like there's no point in playing that one.
Scuffed.
Yeah. I do a lot of dumb shit, I assume. Which is why I want to play with you, because then I know I'll do less dumb shit, potentially, maybe, possibly. Definitely not, actually, but you'll be there to you'll be there to fix it in the end.
You can't fix some of the choices. That's the thing. You can't fix some changes. Like you steal from someone and they get a bad status, it's done.
I mean, if he dies, he dies. It's fine.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite mottos. Anyways, Minecraft. It's a game. We dug holes.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun to play with you guys. Don't get me wrong. But, like, of those style games, I'm like, eh.
Yeah. Valheim, another game I do want to play.
Yeah. And I think the reason that I like Minecraft and want us to play more is because, in comparison to those two games, there's a lot more
exactly what to do.
Yeah. There's a fuck ton to do in into other games. What are you talking about?
Oh, there's a lot. I think that you're underestimating how much there is in Minecraft.
Dude, Minecraft, there is a lot of shit.
Like, the gameplay is not, I don't find it enjoyable. How about that? Like, it's fine.
Well,
it definitely feels old. How about that? It definitely feels dated. I'm like, oh, okay.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, a little bit, but I would say Valheim has the same thing going for it.
You know what it is? It's just because I'm a casual player, and I'm not really interested in getting into Minecraft.
Okay.
And learning, like, oh, I need these materials. What do those materials look like? You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah. I will never do that. That's why I'll only play that game with you, Aiden.
Yeah, the inventory management in that game is like I can't differentiate, like, what is this stone compared to this stone? I gotta hover it. You know what I mean? It's just a pain in the ass, and like learning the keys and the buttons and stuff. I'm like, okay, I guess.
I could teach you something about Minecraft.
But I enjoy playing with you guys, but I enjoy playing games with you guys in general.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to play games with you guys, so I'll spend $40 on you two. Again,
Whoa, $40 on it?
$30.
Oh, $30.
I will say that Microsoft would not let me buy that game. Like, I tried for 20 or 30 minutes, and every single time it was
about 20 seconds.
Yeah, I bought mine right away.
It kept telling me you are not approved for this purchase or some weird shit like that.
I feel like you just have problems buying stuff, because then your reservation for the Switch Deck or the Stream Deck, the Switch Deck, Jesus.
Yeah.
The Steam Deck, the Switch Deck, the Stream Deck, the Steam Deck had problems.
Well, that one also, but a lot of people are having problems there.
Yeah, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Mine went through when it said it didn't go through. So I had given up, and then I checked later, and I was like, oh, I guess I got it.
Yeah. Minecraft's cool. It's fine. I enjoy playing with you guys, so I'll keep playing it if that's what you guys want to do. That's fine.
I'll play it again.
Yeah.
Only if Aiden plays. Only if Aiden asks.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna ask.
What's up, buddy?
I may do a thing where I set up like a little server and we can have mods to make things easier for us.
Yeah, you're gonna have to Sherpa us, because I'm not investing any time to learn this game.
Yeah, I'll do the important things. You guys are the decorators. How's that?
I want to kill that big dude that you told me not to kill.
Yeah, you can do that. Just don't do it right at the start of the game. We don't even have a sword. Is that fair?
I had a sword.
Okay. You got me there. I stand by what I said.
Yeah.
All right. We played Apex. We're trying to Sherpa Aiden.
Not Sherpa. We're trying to teach Aiden that there are other characters besides Octane, and that's how you fucking really turbocharge your battle pass.
So what was your battle pass rank at the beginning of the week compared to now?
69.
Yeah, 69. We're at 97 now.
97 out of 110, and you still got a week, or a little bit more than a week.
Yeah, really, just getting 100, you get the last thing. You just get a reskin at 110, but you'll probably get to 110.
110, very doable.
Do this again. Yeah,
I don't know what your weekly challenges look like, but all you got to do is complete the top ones, pretty much.
Most of them are going to be pretty easily doable, but there's a couple that are all like, get like 50 knockdowns with an LMG in arenas, and I just...
Yeah, that one's rough. That one takes a long time. The arena ones all take a long time, yeah.
Yeah. They need to rework those.
But knockdowns they're too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say just do all the character ones first, because those are so easy. And then whatever weapons.
Just try I am.
Yeah.
Try to do it.
Minus the sniper knockdowns one.
Yep.
Not
Don't
trying
do
that
one either.
Yeah.
I tried it for like a week, and I was like, that's not going to happen.
In arenas?
Yeah, in arenas. And I was like, I'm almost 110. I'm not even going to bother. Fuck that thing.
Yeah, I tried that for an extremely long time, and I finished the damage a lot, like really quickly. But the 15 knockdowns, I think I only got up to like 8, and I was like, "Fuck this!" But that was also before they switched the attachments that they start with, because I was doing it all with the 6X longbow.
Oof, that was rough.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys, you want to get through some news? We had some interesting ones this week.
Yeah,
I'll be the judge of that.
All right.
The news
so
judge.
Our favorite developer, Ubisoft, is coming out with a new game. It's a game everyone wanted. Everyone asked for this. It's called Tom Clancy's xDefiant. Terrible name.
Nope, I don't want it. Turn it.
It is
cancel.
a 6v6 arena free-to-play shooter. and it combines all of Tom Clancy's properties into one game. So you'll have factions like Echelon from Splinter Cell, and you'll have factions from Rainbow Six Vegas, or not Vegas, Rainbow Six. What's it? Siege. You'll have stuff from Division, characters from Division. Let's see if we can skip to this gameplay so you can see. Oh, look how fancy that! Look at the colors. I do like the colors.
Yeah.
It's a hero shooter, so you know it's Aiden's favorite.
Yeah. This is going to be a hard pass for me.
I will give it a shot and then realize that I still do not care for hero shooters. But if it was just like Rainbow Six Siege, but without all the extra stuff on top, game of the crop.
Yeah, I don't know how deep the hero skills are in this.
I assume that's, it's like that. You put up a wall. It's basically going to be Apex, but 6v6.
Yeah,
right?
6v6. Probably more like Overwatch.
Yeah.
How big is it? If it's just an arena shooter, Overwatch is all
6v6 arena shooter. So
yeah,
I don't know what modes are going to be in here.
I'm assuming just Rainbow Six Siege, but faster pace, less tactical.
The engine looks different than the Siege engine.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
I just don't think I've ever enjoyed a Ubisoft FPS.
Vegas, Tom Clancy's Vegas.
Vegas is great.
That's so long ago, though.
I wanted that so bad. That's what I want. That's what I wanted. I did like that, Rainbow Six Extraction to be. Just like, give me Vegas 3. Don't give me this alien extraction type thing.
I will give them. I think Siege is amazing. I just took too long to try to get into it, and now it's just like I don't want to do that uphill battle.
Yeah, I think it's a very cool game. I don't think that their games play as I want a game to play, FPS to play. Also, I tried playing it at the free play weekend one time, and people just gave me so much shit for like doing dumb noob things, and I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not."
Yeah, I mean the games generally has a much more hardcore crowd.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're gonna have that type of elitism. I'd be down to play. I own it on PC, but I'd be down to play that game too,
buddy.
Yeah. You know what? I will allow you to play it by yourself.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
It won't be by himself because I also own it. So
yeah. And I would actually play.
I will allow the two of you to play it.
I think I would play that more than I would play Valorant.
I'll accept it.
I would play that more than Valorant.
Yeah.
Personally.
Man. Oh yeah, I played Valorant again. Still good.
still murking.
Yeah, I got top frag after not playing for like 3 months, and then the other team just surrendered. And then you started harassing me, and I played Apex. What a time!
Yeah. We didn't harass you.
I mean, this game.
Gifts.
xDefiant, it's free to play. I would probably play it once. See how it feels.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Doesn't hurt to play. Try.
Well, depending on how big it is.
Yeah. Oh,
that's good.
Yeah, not an issue for me and Falkner.
Yeah, I got good internet now.
Mm-hmm.
I just meant like downloading for like.
I got good.
Is it going to be on Xbox?
Yeah,
like I'm going to have to delete something off my Xbox. Am I going to delete something off my computer, or put it on that slower drive, whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. Other new games, New World. I think it's Amazon's MMO, New World.
I believe so. Yeah, I watched a clip of it. Yeah, it seems. I was going to ask you guys to play it, but then I watched like a little bit of a clip of it, and I was like, "This looks fucking stupid." It looks actually kind of cool, but also,
I mean, it's an MMO. It looks like an MMO.
Yeah.
If you guys were down to play it, I would probably play it because I love MMOs.
I don't want to invest that time.
I just haven't played. I mean, we invest time in games in general.
Yeah, but I want to invest time in the games that I enjoy, not in MMO.
You don't know if you don't enjoy it.
I can tell you right now.
I can tell you at least one of us hates them, so.
Yeah.
Hates.
Yeah, at one point
hates
addicted.
To love it. Hates to love it.
Addicted to an MMO. Yeah, Maple Story.
That's still a game.
They have a second one.
Yeah. That's not a good MMO. Like I said, I'd be down to play any MMO with you guys if you guys wanted to do it because I love MMOs. But
the only MMO I ever played was City of Heroes. Was that what it was called?
That was an MMO. Yeah.
I did enjoy that, but I did I did not play it like an MMO. I just went around and fucked around.
Dude, play
Whatever I
MMO
wanted.
with friends,
Yeah, I didn't
farming for
know
loot
anybody
and
in it.
leveling up and getting loot. Man, it's just fun. But other interesting news from the MMO. I think this MMO is actually getting generally good reviews or favorable. I don't know if good.
I did see that it is destroying some people's graphics cards.
Yes.
Yep.
Aiden, tell me about it.
So the way I understand the issue that's going on is something with the game is causing the graphics cards to start overheating. That force closes the game, and people are like, why the fuck did my game close? Restart it back up. Graphics card overheats even more to the point that they are just getting bricked. And it is specifically 3090s made by EVGA.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
weird.
I know that the company, like, I've had EVGA products before.
Yeah.
I think my 3070 is one of theirs. They have good customer support. They've already said, hey guys, like, anyone this happened to, we're going to replace it for you. But it's still wild that, one, this was not an issue that's completely prevented by the firmware on the graphics card. Two, that you released a game that allows this to happen at some point.
Well, they probably tested it on something else, right? And
Yeah, I
just
mean,
never had any issues. Because if it's only that one brand.
Yeah.
This is usually something that you'd think could happen and get caught during beta testing, especially for a AAA product.
Yeah, this is Amazon's second game. Their first one completely flopped after like a week or something.
That's true. Amazon.
So they're still going up into space. They're still.
Hey, they gotta create losses so they can balance their books. That's really what it comes out to.
Yeah.
Right. That's so they can pay no taxes. So they gotta create little funnels of waste.
Poop shoot. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Bad publicity. That's great for that.
Yeah, I feel like there's been other games that have bricked graphics cards. I can't think of any off the top of my head. It's been a while.
Been anything on
I think I remember
scale, but it's happened.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see from a games aspect. I'll be interested to see how this impacts the MMO space because Final Fantasy 14 is taking a lot of World of Warcraft's users now.
Lunch, yeah. I don't. From what I could tell, it doesn't look. Yeah. Them now becoming
just Final Fantasy story to begin with. Final Fantasy 14 started off as a terrible launch. It had like one of the worst.
As
launches.
all MMOs do. Yeah.
World of Warcraft had a pretty good launch for the most part.
I just was saying it's a MMO, and those are bad games. That's
Not
a joke
really.
for Aiden. Well, I think Final Fantasy, from at least what I understand and what I've seen, is dude. You are pounding that Falkner,
dude. This thing is so delicious.
Yeah.
I'm like hot,
better
I'm like sweating.
You better go tell Kayla you might be dead in like 20 minutes just to have her check on you.
Just let you know, my productivity the rest of the day, garbage. I don't even know how I'm going to edit this video to get it online for tomorrow.
Well, nobody will find out apparently, because it's not going to happen. Final Fantasy 14 seems like a good basic MMO, right? From what I've seen.
When you say basic, what do you mean by basic?
Yeah. Traditional. I mean traditional. Like you go into dungeons and fight bosses and shit, but
I mean, it's
New World,
literally an MMO. It's just an MMO at that point.
That's what they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what traditional, but New World is like a third-person shooter, sort of, kind of.
Is it?
You run around with a gun.
I honestly
watched
haven't looked.
A few clips and they weren't casting spells as far as I could tell. They were just running around with fucking muskets.
Yeah, I mean, it's set in a. I mean, there's that guy's a bow and.
Yeah, that's like musket.
Oh, explore, build, craft, battle, wild.
Sounds like Minecraft.
Yeah, that's Minecraft.
That's a classless MMO with a real-time combat system. So you're saying talking about the combat system? Yeah. So
I don't think it's gonna take over.
I mean, Final Fantasy 14
and
World of Warcraft have real-time systems in the sense that there's no pausing, right?
Yeah, it's not turn-based.
Yeah,
it's just
you just have cooldowns on all your skills, and
that's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played this. I think the art and the setting looks really cool.
the idea of it. I don't know the story at all, but like, you're just making a new settlement or whatever.
I mean, if you like,
I actually have no idea what
having
this
a
is
character, upgrading their skills, getting loot, and doing it with a group of people. You mean like the things that we generally do together.
I like
it's not a bad
all
game.
of those things except for the part where there are more people than just us.
I mean, there can be just us.
Yeah. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I feel like the actual game part of MMOs is usually pretty lackluster
This
in
one
order to make
seems like
them massively multiplayer.
this one seemed like it might be doing something against that, just because of the like the real time and like shooting guns.
You know what's funny? People who actually are listening to this that actually like fuck with MMOs really good are like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I've already stated I have no MMO experience.
Yeah.
Legally.
I mean, I played a lot of World of Warcraft, and I've played Star Wars 1, and I played one of the original ones that was at Meridian 76 or something like that. That was before Ultima. So
yeah, you can. You're just speaking a different language at this point.
I
have a lot of friends who play
full price.
KOTOR, yeah, I loved KOTOR. Actually, KOTOR is a great game if you just play in a single player experience. No, SWTOR. I'm sorry, SWTOR.
Yeah, I mean it's great, but then like a year later, when free to play, I was just like, "Fuck, that was a bad use of $60. I didn't even play much of it."
Yeah, but
I do that a lot.
You can play through it and just for the single player experience if you want it. Same as Final Fantasy, you can pretty much play it single player experience for the story.
That's fair. There's a reason I stopped playing it. That wasn't just the price, though.
Yeah. But that game's vastly different than it was at launch.
I hear it's great now, but still.
They're doing another expansion.
Remains. Good for them.
Yeah. It's still supporting it. They're putting out a new expansion. Also,
I'd love to see it.
If you're a Star Wars fan, watch all their game trailers.
They are amazing.
They're
like
so
that's how I got convinced to buy it.
Yeah. All their trailers are top tier. Like, it makes you go, man, I wish Star Wars actually do something like this in their movies.
Yeah.
I
never watched them.
They're worth it. I think they're worth it. Especially if you're a Star Wars fan, it's definitely, you should do it. But they're fun. They're really good.
Like, the first SWTOR trailer is probably one of my favorite gaming trailers of all time.
Yeah. I think it was like the third or fourth expansion, they introduced a third faction. And that trailer is really good. But we were talking about MMOs. Let's talk about another big MMO people. Activision Blizzard. How do we feel about Activision Blizzard this week?
I think they suck.
What do they do now?
Well,
same old, same old?
Same old. I don't know about same old. I guess technically it is same old since it's been going on for a while.
It's been a long time.
So I guess there's a lawsuit in California about harassment and gender. The word for it. Guys, I'm almost done with this. You guys got to help me out here.
Yeah, chug it.
Gender discrimination.
Chug it. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from the corporate says, at the corporate level, I don't think they're saying much, right? At the corporate level, like the high ups, the executives.
No one that actively works for the company is.
Yeah. But I guess there was a walkout with a bunch of engineers saying, hey, we're with you. We're not going to work today, kind of thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And go ahead, Aiden.
I don't even remember how long it's been going on for, but it's just kind of sad at this point.
Yeah.
Well,
like even like people real high up, like Chris Metzen, there was like a previous president who left a little bit ago, and he's just like, guys, like we should have done better about this like a decade ago.
Yeah. So I mean, he literally said, hey, we failed. Yeah. Like, we fucked up. And then in his post on Twitter, he mentioned that he didn't realize how much a disconnect the executives had to what's going on the floor. And me saying that we'll do better doesn't mean anything because it's just words. And this is like, he's no longer there and he's making this post because he's off doing his own thing now. But it's kind of crazy that, like, he's just owning it. He's like, yeah, we didn't do good.
Yep. And it's nice to see, but
yeah, it's too late.
At this point, I'm not going to be surprised when it's like 3 months later, we have the same thing happen again.
Yeah, and
It's
go ahead.
it's not going to change. Even all this shit, like they're still going to be a garbage company.
Even
in my opinion,
Bungie made a post because they had a breakup, and they made a whole post like, "Hey, that's a zero tolerance thing," and it pretty much sounded like we knew about it, we didn't like it, and it's one of the reasons why we got out.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much to say besides the shit fucking corporation and some shit people.
Yeah, it just sucks because I was such a Blizzard
really
fan for so long.
I mean, I am still cautiously optimistic for Diablo, but hearing like this type of shit, or Diablo, like Resurrected, Diablo 2 Resurrected, and Diablo 4, but
it's
just like
brutal. It's brutal. It's sad.
Brutal and disheartening and just fucked all around. Around fucked.
I think the worst part is we're not surprised. That's the worst part.
Yes,
the worst part, no, when I saw this, I was like, I thought this already happened last year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before. It's just nonstop shit factory. And they don't even make good games really anymore. Like Diablo 3, we played a shitload of it, but just because it's...
I mean, for what we wanted, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Right. In the world of action RPG, it's not considered a good game, but I mean, those are like at an elitist view at the same time. Mm-hmm. And it's also no Diablo 2, and it wasn't trying to be Diablo 2. So, yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I'm Korean. I'm supposed to like Blizzard games.
I fucking love StarCraft, man. That shit is... I used to like just watch StarCraft videos just for fun. Like I was never good at it, but I would just watch people play it like at the pro level because it's just it was a great game.
Yeah, I remember playing Warcraft 1.
I never played Warcraft.
On release.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm old.
1985.
Yeah, Aiden wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, so I remember playing Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2 and Diablo 1. So much time in Diablo 2. So, it's bad news, but we'll talk about some fun news. It's been 20 years for Max Payne. I don't know if you guys got into Max Payne because it came out.
We played the shit out of Max Payne. Yeah,
and I think Max Payne 3 is
Max Payne. We played mostly Max Payne 2.
Yeah,
but we played 1 a little bit. 3 is a slept-on game to me.
I never played
3 is, I think, one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Action set piece games of all time.
Yes,
really,
you 100% should play 3. It is a fucking blast. It plays well. It's basically like Grand Theft Auto 5 shooting. Like that's where they I think they made the shooting for GTA 5, which isn't like amazing or anything, but like when that's all you're doing, it's a much better experience. It's
bullet time diving.
I got something to share with you boys.
Environments.
You wear a Hawaiian shirt at one point, I remember.
Me.
I can tell you one thing about Max Payne. Terrible movie. Mark Wahlberg, terrible choice.
Actually, I think Mark Wahlberg's fine.
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. Sorry, Falkner.
Well, I have some good news about Max Payne for you guys. Because it's the 20th anniversary, on Steam, it's on sale. You can get all 3 for $16.48. Or you can just buy Max Payne 3 for $7.
Wonderful news! I already own all 3.
Yeah, I even after talking those all up, I'm not going to buy those. I played and beaten them all.
I might grab the full pack just because I haven't played Max Payne 3, to be honest. But I played a lot of Max Payne 1 and 2, and modded versions of it too.
Surprisingly good. So I not surprisingly. I recommend playing 3.
Yeah. Do you know who made it, Falkner?
Rockstar's the publisher, right? No, it's Rockstar Games.
I think they were the devs for it too.
Yeah, Rockstar Games.
It is
Rockstar's banger, man. Rockstar just puts out bangers. They really do. They take their time.
Yeah, that ping pong game, man.
The best ping pong game of all time.
It sounds like a joke. It's actually great.
I'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, I'd be excited for a Max Payne 4.
I would absolutely.
I would too, but
yeah. I don't. It's not something I'm clamoring for, but I would get it.
They would have to do something different because when Max Payne came out, it was so new and fresh, right? Because they did the bullet time. They kind of came out with bullet time before even Matrix did it. So
I also don't think it's happening at this point.
Yeah.
It's been almost a decade since Max Payne 3. I've heard literally nothing.
yeah,
It's got like a cult following, but it's not a very big franchise to the point that to make like a solid Max Payne game, like on the level of 3, that must have cost a lot of money.
sure.
Yeah.
If anyone's interested, the voice actor and the actor did a video for the 20th anniversary, and the voice actor put on the whole getup, or the actor put on the whole getup, and the voice actor did some dialogue from the games. It's fantastic. It's worth it for nostalgia.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's like 2 minutes long or something.
Yeah, it's really good. It's worth your time. I recommend it.
I didn't watch it, but I will.
Yeah, get to it. Speaking of old games, guess what game's coming back, boys?
Dead Space.
Dead Space. I could tell you my Dead Space story. Probably in the time that this trailer will take to play. Aiden and I bought Dead Space 2, 3, I don't remember. Used at GameStop. Loaded it up. I think we made it probably 30 minutes to an hour in. Said, fuck this game. Put it back in the box and took it back to GameStop and returned it because it was too scary for us.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you guys. It was always scary for me. I was older than you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we were... I was in high school at this point. And Aiden was, like 12 or 13.
Tween.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like, we were old enough for it. It was just like, fuck this. Like, I'm not going to force myself to play and just get scared. But I'm glad that it's coming back. Like,
I'm so happy. Like, of all the remakes
that
are coming out... Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, if all remakes to remake, this is definitely a title to do, even though I won't play it. And I guess they were just using the Frostbite engine, and they're going to build it from the ground up and just redo it. I think it's wonderful. One of the best pieces of news I've heard lately, especially from EA. Well, actually, EA has some pretty good news in general lately.
Yeah, they've been okay.
Well, if they do what they did with the, from what I hear, Mass Effect Legendary Edition actually was a really good remake. So
yeah,
take that, what it is.
Take that for data.
Did Motive Studios? The Motive Studios is a studio that's doing this remake. What did they do before? Oh, they did Star Wars Battlefront 2. Okay, and Squadrons. All right, yeah.
So those are good games.
Yeah, they're good games
for the most part.
Yeah.
I had some
looking games.
Battlefront had some good looking and good playing.
They play good. Yeah.
There are some potential concerns depending on how if they bungle it, but I think they shouldn't.
I think if they go, okay, Mass Effect, I don't know how well it did, the Legendary Edition did. I'm assuming it did well.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go, hey, we just let these guys remake it without any fuckery, let's do the same with Dead Space without any fuckery. See if we can recreate that. But EA has been trying to build some goodwill for a bit lately.
Yeah. EA is kind of cyclical like that.
Yeah.
We get goodwill for a while, then they kind of burn the bridges, and then we just build it back. So it's going to be in this phase.
They're in that goodwill phase right now, so which is a good time to do a remake.
A Madden fan, because then you're just
they're not trying to build goodwill with that anymore. Like
you're just stuck buying $60 games every year.
Those users aren't complaining.
That's what I mean. Yeah, they got the Stockholm syndrome.
So is it Stockholm syndrome when you're like
yes, when you are held hostage by something, and you start to like it,
start to like it? I think people just like it, right? I don't know.
Man.
I think they just accept it. I don't know if they like it. Like, I'm certain there are a lot of people out there who don't care, but a lot of them just like, you don't really have a choice.
Like FIFA, right? Like, you're just like, all right, this is the game. Is FIFA
at least FIFA had it is.
It is? Okay.
It is, yeah.
As was the one other big soccer game, and they literally just announced they're going free to play and changing their name. So
PES, that's could be not really trouble for FIFA, but potential.
Okay,
we'll see. Well, so free to play is depending on how they do it.
Oh,
I think the issue, since FIFA has literally all the rights to teams, and people only care about playing as
people,
this person, even if they look the exact same.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Whoa.
All right, last piece of news that I have. Battlefield 2042, they announced their second mode made by Ripple, which used to be Dice LA, and it's called
Terrible name.
2042. It's not great. You're right. Portal, and essentially,
Yeah. This is
it looks
big
like
one.
I think this is bigger than the first mode.
Yeah.
At least for me,
This
it's a
is
bigger
huge.
deal.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, I mean, I was already sold. I'm just even more into it now.
yeah, like this justifies
Yeah.
for me the price point.
Yeah.
This to me was telling me all it told me is like I need to get a fucking
New console.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need the new Xbox and new X. I'll get this on Xbox. I need that before this shit comes out now. Before I was like, I don't really care. I'll get it just because like you guys are probably gonna get it. And
100%.
you see that? That was Bad Company.
That
right
was
there.
Bad Company.
Mhm.
And people listening, we're watching the reveal trailer, the Portal official trailer, and I guess we should talk about what Portal is. So,
Portal
jump
is a
into
game
this?
developed by Valve. You have a beam and you can shoot a thing on the wall and another thing on the wall and you go through it. It's a puzzle game.
The word portal. How did you forget it in the second half?
I don't know. Sometimes the brain goes too quickly to try to cram the joke in. Portal, it's you can play all the Battlefield stuff from all the times, all the maps, all the guns.
Yeah.
Right?
Basically, they're embracing getting weird with it, which is what Battlefield's all about.
Yeah,
But
it's the ultimate sandbox kit.
Yeah.
Right? The ultimate Battlefield sandbox kit. So essentially you get maps from Battlefield 3, 1942, and Bad Company 2. Getting 6 total maps from those properties, but then you get all the 7 maps from 2042 in one sandbox. But they're not stopping at maps. They're stopping that you get the different factions from the different games. You get the different weapons from the different games. You get the vehicles from the different games. You get the classes also, which Dylan's concern about 2042 was the class system. But now this kind of solves that problem for your class system.
Yeah, I mean, if there's crazy amounts of classes,
well,
really let you just.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how the server's set up, right? If it was like Battlefield 3 server, like system with all the new maps, that would put you in a great position.
Yes.
Right.
I don't know. They still have a big chance to mess this up.
100%.
But this,
100%.
This it sounds great, right?
Yeah. And not only you can just play servers with just Battlefield 3 classes, but you could play Battlefield 3 class or faction versus a 1942 faction, right? And like you're 100% mix and matching every single thing in this whole universe. It's just crazy. And it goes deeper than that. Like there's a whole logic system. So if you know how to, I guess, code logic, it's all web-based. So you could make a 4v124 game, and the 124 are AI, and you can script it. And then you could make it a hardcore mode if you wanted to, so right? And like there's a...
So you're holding off.
Yeah, or you're like, I gotta go say... I don't know if they do hostages, but if they could set up like hostage AI, it's like you could set up theoretically a hardcore tactical map of a 4-man team going out, clearing a building, rescuing hostages.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Uh-huh.
I need to see it. I want to see it.
I just want to see what the community does, like the people that know how to do shit.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that's the Battlefield that I know and love is like 75% based off of just like getting into like a weird server, and like they just have like, oh, this is like we quadrupled the amount of kills that you have or lives that you have. Like this game will last for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah,
this just sounds like that on crack.
Yeah, they're just like, hey, here's the sandbox, guys. We're not just giving you the assets. We're giving you a logic editor to literally make your own shit and create some cool stuff. And if you like something, you can copy and do your own thing. It's pretty crazy. And I guess they have even weapon rule sets. So they have 2 weapon rule sets. They have the default, which normalizes all the weapons to balance it out from all the different generations. But then they also have a historic rule set. So if you wanted to do like 60v20 and the 20 people are like 2042 weapons versus World War II weapons, and you can do historic weapons damages and stuff and then compete against. It's like crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. Very, very cool. Very interesting. I will not be
making any of that.
Making a lot of this shit, but I cannot wait until some people make some cool shit. And hopefully the game is fun and works well.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited.
I feel like there's a lot less red flags this time than the last Battlefield, so...
Do you remember the last Battlefield, like the first trailer when it was just like fucking... They tried to go crazy, but like they did the wrong... Did you crack that glass?
No, it has a dog on it. It has the Lagunitas doggy.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, like this one where it's just like, you got people running around with defibrillators and
knives.
You know, fighting Germans. Yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Like that shit is just cool. Like that's a cool, weird shit. But like the last one was like, hey, we're in World War II, but like everybody's wearing pink jackets and shit. Like weird, like dumb, weird shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fortnite weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool, man. I'm so excited. I just want to see how deep stuff. Like I want to play like a Bad Company 2 server and play with their rule set, because you can separate the different rule sets too, where there's like a no prone and stuff like that.
I'm only going to play in games where I can go prone and crawl through the grass.
Obviously.
That's what I play Battlefield for.
That's fair, but you will play other ones because you'll be forced to with us.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Good news.
It's great. Yeah, and like you can enable AI, so you can truly do like a bunch of PV servers and stuff like dude, so hyped.
I don't know if Battlefield ever really had great AI. I never played Battlefield for the story.
I mean, if you just want to go in with a small group of people and like kill a bunch of people. Oh,
yeah, just a nice casual fun.
Yeah, top it off. Cross progression, your character battle pass progression also counts in this mode.
Okay, I'm only gonna play it.
Yeah, the season pass.
There's good things that people make.
Or are you just talking about battle pass progression counts when you play this?
Like your level, your character level counts. You can level up playing the custom modes and stuff in Portal.
I need to get my hands on it before I really.
I mean, I'm actually going to skip the technical test in September. I'm not going to play it.
Yeah. I feel no need to.
I have no need to. I already know I'm going to get it, and it's a technical test, and I don't want the technical bugs to bother me for release, to be honest, because it could be vastly different for release.
I don't trust it. I'm going to do it. I don't. Yeah, they fucked over the last one so hard. Like, not even funny. The last one wasn't a Battlefield game. It was a piece of shit that they put Battlefield on.
I mean, it's a bold statement, but I feel you.
Battlefield expert, man. Yeah. I mean, I didn't give it another chance after they
launched it and went through updates and stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, well, once you know, okay?
Do you?
Fool me once, I can never be fooled again.
Yeah, because you didn't go twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the second mode. There's a third mode coming out called Hazard Zone. We're going to hear about more later. It's supposed to be more of a small, I want to say, people are saying it's like a Tarkov / the Hunt type experience. Like a PvE.
Could be neat.
The wild thing for this announcement, and then that also that coming announcement, is when they said they had another mode, I was just expecting to say, hey, Rush is going to be in this game.
Yeah.
But this is like basically saying, hey, this game is 4 games rolled into one, right?
In a sense, yeah. Yeah, because if you just want to play updated Battlefield 3, you can. If you want to play updated Battlefield 1942, you can. Because all the maps are being redone, and you can go online, and people have taken the trailer clips and found those locations on the maps and did compare and contrast with what they look like and stuff. It's pretty impressive. Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to go look at that because we recently played Battlefield 4, and that looked like shit. So
Yikes.
I assume it's not going to look like that.
Yeah, especially the 1942.
Yeah. Which is, I don't know. Like, I remember that shit looking so much better.
Yeah.
So I feel like they
Rose-colored
must have made
glasses,
some
man.
changes. Fucking pixel colored glasses, man.
Yeah, it's powerful. People don't realize it until I'm like, yeah, go back to it, man. It's not as good as you remember.
Yep.
That's it, man. That's all the news I got. I'm very excited for this Battlefield game. I'll probably buying day one.
I assume I'm most likely going to be buying day one, but I'm still very much on the fence.
Here's the thing. Even if you don't buy it, it's going to be bought for you day one.
Yeah, like
I'm not going to buy it then. I refuse to buy it. I'm winking for the podcast listeners.
I have a buddy of mine, Ricky. He's all his friends aren't interested in it
for
whatever reason, but he's like he can be our fourth because it's 4-man squads, and he's down. So
what if we?
Yeah. So you good?
What if we played with him before?
I don't know if he's good, but I'm bad, so it doesn't matter.
Fair point.
But I mean,
Ricky is nice.
He's a good guy. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be good. 4-man squads. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna play a lot, I assume.
I'm gonna sit in the back with a sniper and try to get 600-meter sniper kills.
Do it, man. That's the beauty.
The only way to play Battlefield.
That's the beauty of Battlefield. I love it. All right, boys. You guys have anything else to add this week?
Yes. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Why?
Because they won.
Won what? Is it hockey?
NBA championships.
They were the best. Yeah, we don't like Phoenix anymore.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Yeah.
You want Phoenix? More like phony Knicks. Because they didn't
More
belong
like,
there.
They suck.
Yeah.
It's a little sad. I'm sad for them, but I'm happy for the Bucks.
I'm sad for some of the Phoenix players.
Yeah.
I'm sad for Aiden. That's basically it.
Yeah.
A little bit
because his name is similar to yours, Aiden.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel like if we hung out, we'd be friends.
Yeah. Actually, same with me and Giannis. We have very similar last names. You too, actually.
You do, actually.
Yeah. You and I have a similar last name.
All right, boys and girls.
Yeah, I have nothing else. I do have one more thing to say. Kiss on the cheek for all of our listeners.
Yes. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Yeah. If you like our stuff, do the things. Be kind.
Mm-hmm. And shouts out to Crisp for noise suppressing his kiss noises. Yep. Works like a charm.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.